What's good, y'all? I'm V, and you're watching 80s Babies Tutorials.
All right, now that we got the star inside the circle, what we're gonna do now is I'm gonna deviate away from the example logo that we got, and I'm gonna get some effects on here. Let's make it look good. So first thing I want to do is go to my ellipse tool, create a circle right over the middle, hold Shift, Command, and make it the same size as that original circle. Now it's off a little bit. Bring it over. All right. Now this, I want to put a gradient on it. It's a gradient there already, and I think that's the gradient that I want to use. I'm gonna turn it down a little bit. Let's see how that gradient look. White to black. White to transparent. When you don't see a color over here, that means it's transparent. White to transparent is pretty good. All right. I want to do that to make it look like it's actually inside of a bubble. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to make this bubble effect look to it. So go back, and I'm gonna copy. I'm gonna copy this layer. Control C, Control Shift V, and it wasn't selected. Control C, Control Shift V, and I'm gonna bring that layer over. And then I'm gonna copy that layer again. Control C, Control Shift V, and over here, I'm gonna bring it over again. And I'm gonna off-center it a little bit. Like that much. Now I'm gonna select both of those layers. Go to my Pathfinder, and I'm gonna subtract from the front, minus front, and that's gonna give me this little edge piece. I can drag this little edge piece right back onto my object, and bam, got a little highlight right there. That's cool. I think I'm gonna offset it a little bit so it don't look so perfect. Let's make it a little bit smaller. Yeah. Now I'm gonna turn opacity down on that. Make sure it's selected, so it isn't so harsh. Bam, that's one. And then I'm gonna go to my ellipse tool again. Select that circle that we did right before we did the subtract, and I'm going to Command C, Command Shift V. Bring that out. I'm gonna copy this again. Command C, Command Shift V, and I'm gonna make this time. I want the highlight, this next highlight, to be like down here somewhere. So I'm gonna set this on top. Probably. I'm actually gonna make this circle a little bit bigger so I can chop off that bottom highlight. And select both of them, go to my Pathfinder, minus the front, and now I got this little piece. And I can put this little piece right here. See, now it's starting to look like it got some shine to it. With this gradient though, I don't want the gradient to be in that direction. So I'm gonna go select my gradient tool. And with the gradient tool, you can, in real time, change how the gradient is affected and the direction in which it is pointing. So you can go down here and change my gradient from left to right or top to bottom. I'm gonna spin it some more. And let's see. I want to go from top to bottom, I guess. This is all opinionated too. There's no right or wrong way to do this at all. And there you have it. I think that looks good. And I'm gonna select that and turn the opacity down on that too. So now it looks like it's, inside of something. And then another thing I want to do is add some little shine to it. So I'm gonna grab my ellipse tool, see where I'm at on my layers. Cool. I'm gonna grab my ellipse tool and make a little circle here. It doesn't have to be a perfect circle, so you don't have to press any buttons with it. And I want this circle to be white. I'll put the circle right there, and I'm gonna spin it a little bit. Put it like around right there. And I'm gonna duplicate that circle by holding Alt and just drag it down. I'm gonna make this one a little bit smaller. So even though they're the same circle, give it a little different shape to it. Now with the circles and with the shapes that we just created, I'm gonna add a Gaussian blur effect on it. So go to Effects, Blur, Gaussian blur, and you can add the effect as much as you want. 79 looks good to me. 64, that's too much. I want it to shine a little bit. I'm gonna say 67. 67 on there. Do the same thing. And since I just applied the Gaussian blur, all you have to do is press apply Gaussian blur, and it takes the same settings that you just used. So bam. I'm gonna hit that piece, effect, Gaussian blur. Hit this piece, effect, Gaussian blur. And these are all changeable too. You can always change it. Like if, say I didn't like this one, I can go select that piece and then go to my appearance tab over here. And if you don't see that, you can go to Windows, Appearance, and just scroll down till you see the Gaussian blur. Click that and you can change it. I'm gonna undo that. And it looks pretty bubbly to me. Some nice little decent effects to it. Yeah, I like those effects. It gives it a round feeling around right here. You know what I mean? Like it's actually, you can press it. And it's actually something on the inside, some space in between the glass and the star. That's the look I was going for. And that's it for that step. So let's add the text.